Since the beginning of Rerez, every single episode I've ever had that featured any kind of console footage has actually been footage captured with a device called an HD PVR from a company called Hauppauge. Now I've had two models in the past of these devices and they've worked great, and each one pretty much needs you to plug it up directly to a computer so that it can capture the footage. But recently, they released a new device that doesn't need you to plug it up to a computer at all. It's called the HD PVR Rocket.
Surrender now or prepare to fight!
Is that Pokemon?
Duh! Say it!
Meowth! That's right!
That was just the worst meow I've ever heard in my life.
Let's take a look at this. So like I said at the beginning there, we've been pretty much capturing every little bit of console footage with the HD PVR 2 from Hauppauge. Now this is a really good device. At its max resolution, it's at 1080p at about 30 frames per second, and it's very consistent and very high quality. I would recommend this to anybody that really wants to capture footage for their consoles. But recently, ever since Hauppauge sent me this HD PVR Rocket, I've been a little bit more impressed with this thing. Not only is it smaller, but it also has a couple more features. So at the very beginning I was skeptical about this because every HD PVR I've ever used, even if it's from a different company, pretty much requires you to hook up the machine straight to your computer and use your computer's resources to record footage. So when they said that the HD PVR Rocket would record straight to a USB stick, I assumed that it would be lower quality. But after a strong comparison between both video captures, I gotta say that the stuff that's recorded straight to the USB stick is just as good as the stuff you'd be recording straight to the computer.
And now it's time for everyone's favorite game show, Can You Tell the Difference? Today we're gonna be playing footage that's been captured with the HD PVR 2 and the HD PVR Rocket. Can you tell which is which? Let's find out! Play that funky footage. Could you tell the difference? Well, I know I couldn't. Maybe I need glasses. Maybe I need to stop getting older. But as far as I could tell, they looked exactly the same to me. Back to you, Shane.
I compared the footage from both capture methods, and to be honest, I couldn't find any difference. Even zooming in to see if there was any differences in the pixels, well, I couldn't see anything. Which is really cool, because that means you can use this box to capture video game footage coming straight out from your PC and outputting it directly to your monitor, and the footage you're capturing is super high quality. The HD PVR Rocket came with a bunch of cables, including one to plug it up to a PlayStation 3 to bypass the HDCP content. See, if you were to actually plug up a PlayStation 3 directly through the HDMI port of this thing, well, you wouldn't actually get anything because it basically has this content protection filter on it. So if you use these cables, well, it just passes by. The box also came with a little microphone that you could plug up to the HD PVR directly and basically just use it to record your voice onto video game footage. When you're recording audio straight into the Rocket, all you really need to do is just adjust the volume with this little touch interface here, and it works really well. So the HD PVR Rocket is a really good device, and I recommend it if you don't already own an HD PVR, or if you're looking to upgrade from an HD PVR to something that records straight to a USB stick. Despite the fact that this doesn't record in 60 frames per second at 1080p or 720p, it's still a really good device. And from all the hours of games that Alex and I played to test this thing—
You suck at Halo!
Bite your tongue! We had a lot of fun. It captured great footage that we could use in the video, and that's really all you need these things for. So, this is a cool device, and it's a recommended buy.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.